Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rich. This is RR37, the home of the Roma Rebrand career mode. It is season 2, episode number 6 today already. I feel like we're really starting to move now, get things done, get things sorted. We had a pretty good episode actually, last episode. If you've not seen that yet, it is up on the channel now. I fully recommend that you go and watch that one before seeing the rest of this one. It will sort of explain how and why we're now able to scout players and such things like that, as you can see in the notifications. Speaking of that, at some point in this episode we are going to be taking a look at the shortlist. I did mention in the last episode that it's mainly centre backs that we're looking for. We're really light in that area, not just in terms of quality, but in terms of we got Jesus, who is aging. We got Mancini there at the moment, who's having a pretty good season actually, but he's lacking sprint speed, he's lacking acceleration, and the manager that we've got here at the moment likes to play a high line and try and squeeze the pitch. We're not really fully able to do that this season, and I think that could be part of the reason why we've conceded way more goals at this point than we had last season. So we'll look at that. Like I said, at some point you'll see the shortlist. We might eliminate a few, we might not. But we've definitely, I think, got all of the reports back now. So yeah, we're set to go there. Before that though, let's start taking the episode really by taking a look at the league. This is only 8 games in, but this is how it looks going into this episode. Juve, for the first time, dropped points in the last episode. I'm not going to tell you who against. That if you want to go back and watch, like I said, I don't want to spoil it. Inter are now level with them. We are still, I think, not even in contention for a title race this season. One thing that I will mention going forwards in this one, if you didn't see the last one, is at the beginning of the last episode, sliders had been introduced, and the game, honestly, it just feels like a different beast at the moment. Which is good. It feels like they're in a good way. It's definitely challenging. I don't think the sliders are completely where I would like them yet, so it's going to take a few episodes to get that right. They have been adjusted again for this one. We're just increasing the difficulties basically, but I did like a few things that we noticed on the pitch last time. Again, you'll hear that in the commentary. So yeah, that's where we are with that. This is what the rest of the league looks like. Our first game today is Torino. You see them there. They're in 16th. 2 wins, 2 draws, 4 losses. Scored 9 goals in 8 games, so they're not the biggest scorers. But there's teams above them who have conceded less goals as well. So it's not a gimme, this one, I don't think. We're going to have to really go out there and try and show our stuff. It's a home game, so it's one that definitely we're going to be looking to try and win. So yeah, that's where we are with that at the moment, as well as Torino in this episode. Oh, this is a busy period for us. We've only just played Celtic, if you count the last episode as well. Just a 4-day break, then 2 days after we got Udinese, 2 days after we got Verona, and then 2 days after that we play Celtic again. So for that reason alone, those of you who have been watching this whole series, especially this season, will know that as soon as we start rotating players from out of the first team, we have a massive drop in quality of the players who replace them players at the moment. That's not bad management or anything like that. That's just where we are as a club at the moment. So this episode could be very challenging. In the next episode, we'll have Sampdoria, Cagliari, Braga and Milan. I reckon we get the rest of that month done, to be honest, in the next episode as well. So with that looked at, this is where we are at the moment. I just noticed that Perez is actually the joint top scorer in the league, which is great to see. We've got Villar in there as well, just a goal behind, in 10th. He's actually doing better than Ronaldo at the moment, but Ronaldo has played less games. We've got Salvatore up there, 4 goals in 5 games. That's actually really impressive, and he's doing better than I thought that he was. We got Veritout in there as well. Quite surprised to see that one as well, actually. So yeah, we are sharing the goals around. We have scored quite a few goals this season. I have touched on that. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So here, I think we just have a quick flick through our development plans and see if everyone's doing what it is they should be doing. It's been a while since I've checked. Morelli, I'm not really sure why I'm training his weak foot, but we are anyway. Carbone, there you see, has actually finished his weak foot training now, so we can get him doing something different. And that's something, I think it's about time now that we learn him to play centre-back. He's going to do that in 2 weeks' time. So he'll be a registered centre-back, but we can also stick him out on the left and stick him out on the right as well, which is great. Santon has finished his work rates now, so we can put him back to balanced. Jesus already on balanced, as is Mancini. We don't have that guy at the club yet. Karsdorp balanced, that's fine. Same with Diawara, same with Cristant. Guidi still working that weak foot, not quite there yet. He's gone up by 2 as well this season already, which is really good to see actually. That's good progress. Villar's up to 77. He's unbalanced, which is absolutely fine. Veritout on at 83. He's gone up. D'Angelo's gone up as well. I think we're still learning him CDM at the moment. I was toying with the idea, since we don't officially use CDM as a position per se, I've just putting him onto centre midfield. But I do think that it's worth him sticking for that 202 weeks, which is a crazy amount of time. Because wanting him to be box to box, he's going to need those defensive stats as well, basically, is my thinking there. Pellegrini's fine the way that he is. He's also topped out. He's unbalanced. We could, if we're really being nitpicky, probably improve his skill moves, but I don't really see the point in that. The same as his defensive work rate. We could probably get that up to high as well, but again, not really seeing a benefit in that. In the role that he's playing in for the team, he's just fine as he is. Next we've got Zaniolo. He's pretty versatile now. He can play left wing, right wing, cam, right midfield. Again, we could improve his skill moves. We could probably improve his defensive work rates, but there really is just no point. Guilani, I'm happy to say, he's now got his weak foot done, so we can start improving his work rates now, which is going to be beneficial to him. I think we'll do the attacking one first because of his position. We might not even bother doing the defensive one again. There's not really much point. Same with Perez. Pedro's fine as well. We got D'Angelo, whose weak foot is now up to 5-star. So he's doing well, and we can just put him up to balanced probably now. Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do with him now. He can just start improving his overall game, which is great. He's up by 2 as well. Mancini, the same. He's just unbalanced, and he's grown by 1 as well. So that's all of the development plans all done and dusted. I'm happy with that. Maybe we'll check out the ones in the youth academy as well. That makes sense. So what we're going to do now is just that. We're going to have a look at the development plans of the players in the youth academy. We've got Basile, still learning centre defence midfield, the same as D'Angelo basically. And Coppola, I'm really excited to use this guy. I mean, he's up to basically an 80 to 94 potential now, and he's still only 15. His overall's not the greatest at 50, but this guy is going to start playing and getting some serious game time as soon as he's old enough and we're able to promote him. At the moment, he's got CDM, he's got CM, which is great. But also, he's 6'4" and 182 pounds. The guy is a unit. We could quite easily turn him into a centre back, I feel, and fill the hole there if we can't get what we want to get done in the on the shortlist in the transfer window. If we can't reach our targets for whatever reason, this guy could just come in and fill that void quite easily. In midfield, he'd give us something that we don't really have. He would have much presence. We've got Diawara, who buzzes around. Kind of reminds me of what Fred does at United. We've got Christant, who plays that same role. Not at the same. He's not as good at breaking things up as what Diawara is, but he's better on the ball. This guy would just give us physical presence. I see him like a McTominay, if you like. He would give us that. So yeah, I'm really excited to use him. And so, with all the housekeeping done, it is now time for us to do what we're all here for, right? And get into the actual football itself. So we're kicking off against Torino. We saw where they are in the league. They're not in the greatest of form. They did beat Lazio 3-1 a couple of weeks ago, but since then they've lost 4-1 at home to Juve. I suppose there's no disgrace in that, really. And they also lost 2-1 at home to Udinese, so they're not in the greatest of form. And we have got to be thinking about the fact that we play again in 2 days. And then 2 days after that, we play again. So looking at that, this is a bit of a tough one, because muscle memory now is telling me that I think it was this game that I came back to, and I'd not played any FIFA for almost a month. I know you guys probably don't see that because there's been videos appearing, but you guys know already how much I batch record, so yeah, I would say it's been about a month since the last time that I did a career mode, or any kind of FIFA for that matter. And that was giving me selection headaches, I'm not going to lie. I was wondering for a long period of time, do I go for a full rotation here and go with the youth academy players, pretty much, the ones we see in the Champions League. As a comeback game, I felt that might be risky. Do we make just a couple of changes, which is what we've actually gone with. We got Gilani in, Carbone's come in. I didn't want to take Torino too lightly, just because of how long it's been since I last played. And of course, I mentioned it earlier, we've adjusted the sliders again as well, so everything to lose and nothing to gain by a heavy rotation here, and that's why you see in the end I decided to just go for a light one, just a couple of changes, and we'll see how we get on with that. So yeah, this could be a tough game for us, you know. They beat Lazio 3-1 not so long ago, Torino. They lost 4-1 to Juve, but that's almost fair enough at this point, I believe. And then they did, to be fair, lose 2-1 at home to Udinese. Makes me think maybe they're set up the way that they have set up as well, in that 4-3-1-2. They're set up really defensively. I'm expecting that maybe they might play on the counter, which would suit them away, and that goes hand in hand with the fact that they beat Lazio away but lost twice at home. I don't know, but I am expecting, I don't know why, I've just got this feeling that it could be a really tough game for us. We'll have to wait and see. In any event, the stadium looks glorious in the sun, as always. Looking forward to this one, to getting it underway, seeing what we can do. And yeah, that's all we got really. Let's see now. We're going to try and get on the front foot by the looks of it quite early. We got Karsed up, giving good support there to Perez. Salvatore with his back to goal. He's Villar now. Oh, he's twisted his defender inside and out, but already you can see the pattern that maybe this game's going to take. There are so many bodies back, but Salvatore, he's done so well to get himself a look. Voigt's playing in this game, by the way, as well. He's on our shortlist, so keep an eye on what kind of game he has as well. But for me, Salvatore's got to score there. Simply put, he has got to score there. We win the header well. Zaza is having a campaign to remember, so that's something to keep in mind as well. But definitely Foyth. He's on our shortlist, so I'll keep a special eye out for him today. Oh, Salvatore's come on game. I just actually said Salvatore's made a really good run now. He was in as well, you know. But the game's picked the wrong pass, which is really frustrating. And it could lead to something for Torino here. Oh, it has as well. No way. That has come from the game picking the wrong pass when we were on the attack. Oh, absolutely livid with that. That is not a goal of our own doing. Yes, we had time maybe to try and clear it, but we were on the back foot all the time there. Yeah, if the game picks the right pass, it's us having a shot at goal. That's really frustrating to concede in that way. Yeah, 10 minutes in, 1-0 down. Yeah, we've got work to do now, guys. We have been probing for majority of this first half, but them getting the first goal has really hurt us, because they've just got bodies right back behind the ball now. They've offered nothing since they've scored at all. As I say that, they're going to get another attack in maybe before the end of the half. That's a nice little ball out, and Veritaut's got to get back here, or we could be in serious trouble now. They've gone all the way back. Can we win that? No. Maybe now. No. Rodriguez again here. The goal scorer. Even if we get it back now, we're out of time anyway. He's Shelby. Into McGinn. Oh, that's a nice little ball. Lopez is equal to it. And that is already half time. What a frustrating first half that is. We've had a lot of the ball, but we've not really been able to create much. Rodriguez got his goal from the game picking a wrong pass for us. I'm really salty about that, if you can't tell. Let's see what we can do in the second though. And speaking of the second, we're 15 minutes into that now, and it's been more of the same. Just real frustration at this point. It has been so difficult, this game. Challenges going in. Everyone's resulting in a foul. No matter what we do, Torino, they're just not coming out of that defensive shell of theirs. Even when they've had the ball, they're not really committing players forward. Yeah, it's just been really difficult this. I feel like that the game's giving them a hand at the moment. We win that back, it goes straight back to one of theirs again. We win it again. Can we do something with Galani here now? Maybe so. No, it's picked the wrong pass again. That was supposed to go back out to Gilani. Thankfully we're not going to pay for it with a goal this time, but with just 20 minutes left, the clock is really against us now. Here comes Veritaut into Zaniolo, into Salvatore. That's a bit, yeah, that was a poor pass on my part. We get it straight back again though, and we've got players forward here now. Can we do something with this one maybe? Villar pops it into Salvatore, comes to nothing again. We are running rapidly out of time here. We get it back again though, and I see a run being made. Again, it's not really the pass I wanted, and Gilani has given it away. Oh man, we need out of this game. We can't give up though. We're only 1-0 down. Just one moment is all we need, and I would take a point right now for sure. Can we get something going here with Galani again? Over the top for Salvatore. We don't see that one at the time, obviously, and we've lost it again. Wow. Here's Diawara though. Plays that one. That's a nice ball actually out to Spinazzola. Nice turn from Zaniolo. Veritaut's finally got in behind, but we don't really have the pace to hurt them like that. And we end up losing it again, and there is just 10 minutes to go now in what has been a really difficult game. Bologna just incidentally have equalised against Inter, which is interesting. Oh, this don't look good. Oh, brilliant from Carbone there. And can we do something now maybe? We got Villar. We got a run being made on the outside from Gilani. That's a decent ball. Wait, what? What? That did not look offside to me at all. We're going to bring Pedro and Perez on now. Cristante maybe. We choose against that one. Just going for a little bit more experience, a little bit more know-how. Maybe a little bit more quality for the final 10 minutes or just under. And just see if that can make a difference. You need to win that carbonate he has as well. Oh, that's nice as well into Zaniolo. He's Veretout now. Pedro's running in behind. That's a great ball to Perez. Come on, Perez, finish. Why are you going with the right foot? I literally angled him because I wanted him to finesse that into the far corner, which he's done so many times this season. But not today. That was the chance. That was the chance. I think this game has gone now. Come on, we need to win it back quickly. That's a nice run being made. Saw that one coming. Is he onside? I think he is. This is not good. Lopez has got it. We have to go quick now. We have to go really, really quick. Into Pedro. He's going to lose it. That's it, guys. We're going to lose this one, unfortunately. What a frustrating game this has been. But thankfully, it's over. So unfortunate. It was a poor performance in a way from us as well. The game didn't help. There was at least 5 occasions where the game picked the wrong pass, which landed us in trouble. One of them obviously led to their goal. For positives though, Salvatore's movement off the ball was really good today. Carbone as well, really, really good game at centre-back. So there are positives. It's just frustrating obviously that we've had to take another loss today at home as well, and in the manner that it happened really. So it weren't the greatest way really, was it, to start off the episode, but we've got to shrug that off now and we've got to go again against Udinese. We're going to put the team together for this one. I mean, it's a busy period. We did say we was going to struggle through this period. Admittedly, I thought we may have been able to beat Torino, maybe with it being my first game back in such a long time. I should have gone full strength. We only made a couple of changes to be fair, but maybe it was a couple of too many, who knows. Like I said, we've got to put that game behind us now. We can't let it affect the rest of the episode. It is kind of it's a bummed out way of starting the episode, I suppose, but yeah, we've got to bounce back now against Udinese. It is imperative that we do not drop points again from this one and make it really difficult for ourselves. So this is the team. We've got Guidi coming in, Salvatore up front, Perez back in. Pellegrini's going to take the armband today, which is fine. Cristante, happy with that. D'Angelo's going to come in. We've got Spinazzola as normal at left back. Carbone had an absolutely mighty game. To be fair, one of the couple of good performers. Mancini's in. Santon's in at right back. We've got Lopez in goal. For Udinese, they've got Forestieri and Okaka up front. Quite a dangerous pair in there. To be honest with you guys, I can't really read the rest of their names. It's really blurry. They're going in that 3-1-4-2 though, so we'll have to feel this one out. Normally I would say it's down to Guidi and Perez to win us this one, dropping balls in behind their wingers. But I'm pretty much assuming the second that we get control of the ball, they'll be back and it'll be a 5-3-2 basically. So we'll see how it works in any case. And here we are then, under the lights tonight in our Stadio della Roma. I'm very much in love with the stadium. Have to bounce back today. Have to. No ifs, buts or maybes about it. We need a good start here. That would be massive. And Perez right on the case already. A bit of a heavy touch there though. He got himself free really well there. But yeah, I would love an early goal today, just to get some confidence going again. It's the first time in ages we've not scored a goal in a game as well. So yeah, there's that to take into account. And really, I just, like I say, need a confidence booster after that to come back and lose. Yeah. But we're not losing today. We are not going to lose today. We're going to win this game, guys. 100%. Carbone into Cristante. Mancini having the ball back off him now. Santon, like I said, just taking our time, feeling out what is going to happen here. To be completely honest with you, the wingers are still a bit higher than I thought they may be when we've got the ball, and that is something that we could really exploit. Salvatore's going to try that now with Guidi, and Guidi just gets shoved off the ball a little bit too easily there. He still needs a lot of work, does Guidi. Him and Mancini are the original two from the youth academy, but if we're being honest, they're both being left behind by Salvatore and by Guilani. So yeah, they still need some big work. Udinese though on the attack at the moment. It's back out wide again, but we're holding firm here at the moment, staying in a good shape. I think we've won that as well, you know. We have. And Carbone here, his passing was a real positive in the last game. Like I said, he was really impressive, even though the game went out the way it did. And also I was really impressed with Salvatore's movement off the ball. He made so many different runs. He was a willing runner all game long, even when he didn't receive the ball, which was really, really positive. He gave it away there though. We could be in a little bit of trouble here as well, because there's a lot of room for this guy here, Makengo, to run into. It's back out to the fullback again, who, if you look, he's running out of stamina really quickly. So the longer we stay in this game, it might benefit us towards the back end of it if we can't get the early goal that I'd like. Salvatore running again, off the ball, taking the defender with him. Guidi cleverly running into the space that was left. We've got it back again here with Angelo, just about keeping that, but he's run into trouble again. There was such a simple pass on for him there. He didn't need to overcomplicate things like that. Here is D'Angelo again now though, out to Perez. Santon just using his experience there, slowing things down, keeping control of this game a lot better than we did against Torino. Yes, it's in front of the opposition at the moment, but that is fine. We will find a way through eventually. Oh, we nearly did that. Good defending, to be fair, because we really nearly did find a way through there. Here is that full-back again, back into Makengo again, who's very heavily involved for Udinese at the moment. Oh, Carbone, brilliant again. So well timed was that tackle. Cristante now, straight into D'Angelo. Into Salvatore, sorry, who then gives it to D'Angelo. But really, there's nothing going on ahead of him at the moment. We're going to have to go sideways again. That's fine though, that's fine. Here is D'Angelo now, almost finds Pellegrini there. We're one ball away at the moment, just one ball away from opening these up. And I think if we do get the first goal in this game, it's going to break the game wide open, because at the moment they seem quite content as the away team, just as Torino did, to just sit there, let us have the ball, say break us down basically, and that worked a treat for Torino, as we've just seen. Here's D'Angelo now into Salvatore. Very, very poor pass there. Maybe, mind you, he's working it anyway on balance. I was going to say it might be worth upping his pass training, but it'll get there with the training that he's doing. Here's Perez now. Into D'Angelo, nice little turn. Here's Cristante, can he get it to Pellegrini? Salvatore takes over and loses it, which is a shame there. Pellegrini was the better option. 10 minutes to go till half time. We're definitely the better side, but the game itself, let's be honest, it's not the greatest spectacle at the moment. Fine guys, we are now into the second half, and we've got a free kick to deal with here in a very dangerous position. You can see how that was close. But how close that was to actually being a penalty as well. I mean, he's got the right shape on that. There just wasn't enough dip on it, that is all. Morelli and Carbone playing that one out between themselves. It's out to Spinazzola now. The second half hasn't gone quite as well as the first, I will admit that. There seems a little bit more intent about Udinese at the moment. And D'Angelo there had 2 or 3 attempts where he could have played Perez in there. He's chose not to. Pellegrini now looking for options, but everyone's just covered off at the minute. I think, guys, that this is the sliders in effect. Oh, hold on a minute. That was the chance. That was the best chance of the game by a long, long way. And for once, Salvatore could not provide the finish. But yeah, I was going to say, I think it's the sliders. I did mention that this game's been a different beast since we've been playing about with them. And I do like the challenge of it, I've got to admit. It's much more fun. We're not winning games that we shouldn't be winning at the moment. We're not smashing teams 4 and 5 like we was starting to do regularly. So I think I've done it at the right time. We're not even halfway through this season yet. So the second half of the season is going to be really challenging. And this is living proof of that right now. We find ourselves 1-0 down again. That's their best chance of the game. Theirs is in the back of the net. I've got to say, it might be my selection that's the problem here. Does Lopez save this? I don't know. I think he might, you know. But yeah, their chance has gone in. Ours didn't. And we're going straight to the bench now. Not waiting around. Got a few tired legs here. Salvatore and D'Angelo are quite tired. We're going to bring on Zaniolo. We're going to bring on Mancini. Salvatore, through no fault of his own, has really struggled to get into this game. We've just not been creative enough. There's no point holding back now. That's why we've moved Pellegrini out to the right and why we've brought Zaniolo in. We're just going with Cristante in the team, Pellegrini in the team, and Zaniolo without Verret out there or able to come on. Those are the most 3 creative and probably best passers that we've got in the team. So yeah, we bought Pedro on as well for that little bit of extra quality. Hopefully Mancini can get a chance and stick it away. But that's what we're going to go with till the end of the game anyway, guys. So it's 65 minutes gone now. We're looking a bit of trouble here. Oh no, we've missed the header. Mancini, huge there, absolutely huge. Got to get used to Pellegrini being on the right now. Zaniolo starting to make the run off the ball. Oh, that's a good run from Pellegrini, and what a ball that is from Mancini. And Pellegrini goes with his right foot. Oh, that is so annoying. Surely he scores there if he goes with his left. We've had 2 really good looks at goal in this game. And we're almost at 70 minutes now. And this could be the second game in a row where we don't score a goal, which is highly unusual for us. He's Pedro now, trying to change that. Let's get it inside, and Zaniolo finishes it off. He's playing in that more central role at the moment off the bench, and he has affected this game straight away pretty much, as has Pedro. Oh, the relief more than anything right now is huge for us. Zaniolo comes on, finishes it off. We were really patient in this move. We've got runners everywhere. Zaniolo wanders into the box completely unmarked. And this time there is no mistake with the finish. And we are back in this game with 20 minutes left. That should give the team a huge lift now. And can we go on and try and win this game? It would be justifiable if we did. Because we're the only team really that's tried to win the game. Here's Pedro now. Mancini's making the run. Come on, Mancini. Oh, he's missed it as well. Oh, he was putting those away for fun when he first broke onto the scene. It's so close, but will we get another chance? We're starting to open them up a bit now. I did mention earlier that maybe it'd be the back end of this game where we would benefit from their fullbacks being really tired and things like that. It's certainly proving to be the case at the minute. Here's Perez now. Again, Mancini's making the run. Perez is going to ignore it. He's got to hit one here, surely. Nice turn onto his right foot, and Perez has probably just won us the game. The man has stepped up and done it again. head and shoulders our best performer this season. He has the armband today as well, by the way. Wow, what a moment. Mancini runs, takes one of the defenders with him. Perez completely ignores it. I think the chance has gone at that point where he checks back onto the right foot. He doesn't. He stays composed, wraps his foot around this ball. Accuracy all the way, right in the corner. Keeper no chance, and wow. We have turned this game on its head, and we do deserve it as well. But yeah, what a moment. What a moment that is. Perez stepping up once again when we need him. He was doing it last season as well. It wasn't just this season. It's not just been this season. He was a massive impact sub for us last season, but he's been even better as a starter. And he earned that start as well, that starting berth last season, really. All we've got to do now is ride out this 10 minutes. Let's just stay with it, see what happens. I'm not going to cut anything out so I don't get to look ahead. Here we go. Carbone's missed his tackle. You need to get another one in. He's not going to get another one in, but we're all right here at the moment. Santon seems to have that covered, and that is exactly how it plays out. Perez quickly into Mancini. The ball movement's been a little bit quicker since that goal went in. Remember, Mancini come on and he set up Pellegrini. We could have got an assist for him there as well. Oh, Pedro's stole in there, and it's 3. Okay, maybe, just maybe, 3 is a little bit harsh on Udinese, but I don't care one bit about that. The fans have gone wild in the stadium, as they should. They've seen a majestic turnaround here. The players off the bench have made such a huge impact on this game. Perez has no right to get to that really, but he does get there. You see there, he just steals in before the defender can kick it away, and then calmly tucks it into the corner. That is game, set and match. That is 3 points. It's Pedro's second goal of the season, but he is a bit part player for us this season, which is a shame, but he's in such a big regression at the moment. We really don't have a choice. We have to look to the future. But at least he's still playing a part, and he's done really well in this game. He's got himself a goal and an assist off the bench. Sometimes you just need that experience, that little bit of quality, that little bit of know-how. That's definitely proven to be the case today. Let's just not concede another one if we can help it now. Have a nice 3-1 win. They're going across the box, but not really making any progress here. And Santon with a big challenge again. Him, Mancini and Carbone have been brilliant at the back again today. To be honest, Spinazzola's not really had much to do. A lot of Udinese's players been down the other side, so yeah, I'm really happy with how this has turned out. We've done really, really well, especially after going behind again as well. And there is the full-time whistle. It is a 3-1 home win. I told you we wasn't going to lose again today, and that proven to be the case. We have bounced right back in this one. And next up we have got Verona. If we was giving out man of the matches for this one, it would actually probably be Pedro off the bench. He come on and absolutely changed this game. And yeah, he's tilted it in our favour. But there you go, underneath the lights in our beautiful stadium, we come away with 3 goals, 3 points, and yeah, a happy club at the minute. Oh Jesus, I'll tell you what, whether it be a game, whether it be real life, the highs and lows that this sport give you are absolutely incredible. In the space between this game and the last one, my feelings have just completely changed. As you can see on screen right now, we're not wasting any time. It's straight into the Verona game. At the moment, feeling quite high, much more confident than I was going into that Udinese game after the game before. Oh, I thought for a second there that Zaniolo might have got in that early on. But yeah, it could be a different kind of challenge today. It's a 3 at the back formation for Verona. They're playing 3-4-2-1, so we'll see how that works out. And it means they're going to have a lot of players forward, and they just find themselves offside there. In their last 3 games, they've had a 1-1 draw with Torino, They lost 5-0 at home to Juve, which again is the really, you know, what? That did not look offside to me. Yeah, there's really no disgrace in that this season. Juve are so strong. And then they went away and lost to Lazio as well. They have only managed to get themselves 1 win so far this season. But it's these kind of games that we've been slipping up in, so we have to keep that same level of concentration, of intensity, and we have to get the job done against clubs like this. That was unfortunate. That was really unfortunate. Yeah, so just 6 points for them. We're a bit up and down still ourselves at the moment. We got the 1-1 draw with Juve. We lost 1-0 obviously to Torino, and then we've just beaten Udinese 3-1. So you can't really say that we're in form at the moment, and neither are Verona, so this could be an interesting game in that sense. We've got Villar breaking through here, but look at Perez on the right. I was going to say surely Diawara plays him in. Can Perez do something? No, the defender read that like a book. We could be in a little bit of trouble ourselves now, but the momentum from their attack has died down as well. For the lineup today, by the way, clearly we've gone with Zaniolo. We've got Salvatore and Perez up front. That's rapidly becoming my favourite front three. Villar gets through here. Let's just see how this pans out. So obviously he's playing as well. And Diawara, he hits it, but keeper saves that one. Straight at him, really. We've gone, of course, with Veritat back in today. Now he's been rested. Back four, there's no Carbone today, so it's Spinazzola, Jesus, Mancini and Karsdorp. And of course Lopez in goal. What's going on here, guys? There's 3 of you around him there, and he still gets the shot off. That is really not good enough. Let's deal with this corner now. We don't really, but that's going to be a goal kick. So we've cut a little bit of the way into the first half. Really not that much happening. It's a really open game. But as Salvatore sticks that one away, I was going to say it's a really open game, yet there's not been really many clear chances. We get one there. Again, the game picks the wrong foot for me for him to shoot with, but thankfully this time it's not cost us. And we find ourselves 1-0 up, and Salvatore is having a really good breakout season, you know. Nice control with the right foot, and then tucks it away with the left. He almost, you can see in slow motion there, waits for the keeper to go down to decide which way he's going to put that. But yeah, he's having a great season. His work off the ball is improving no end, and he's getting the goals as well. So yeah, he's doing really well. We will at some point have a look probably at the squad reports. It's been such a long time since I've done one of them, and just check in on how everyone is doing. Whether people at the club worth the money that they're on, like are they getting into the team, are they having an impact? If not, can they take a pay cut? If not, do we get rid of them, you know? All of that stuff. Salvatore's making the run again here, and I see Villar. We can still get it to him as well. Surely we can put this game away. He's picked out Perez, you know. That's unselfish. And Perez, again, the wrong foot, but again, it goes in the back of the net, so it's fine. And we might just have wrapped this up before half time, because Verona have offered absolutely nothing at all in this game going forward so far. That was really unselfish of Villar there. And Perez, yeah, he'll be thanking him for that at half time, no doubt, as he just slots that one past the keeper as well. So 2-0 up going into the break, and a really commanding first half performance. So happy with how things are going at the minute. Salvatore again still pressing like we're not winning this at all, let alone 2-0. Kalinic picks this one up now. Mancini comes out. Is he going to win that? He kind of does with a little bit of help. Can we get one of these two in behind again? Maybe someone else. Veritat coming forward. Zaniolo starts making the run, but just a little bit too late for Veritat to pick him out there. Oh, this is nice. Oh, Karsdorp, you've got Salvatore. He's found him as well, and it's 3 before the break now. That is surely game, set and match. It was a really well worked move, that, actually. And again, Salvatore finishes this one off. That's another brace for him this season. Can he get the hat-trick? He's playing well enough to. Really nice move here. It's a good run off the ball from Karsdorp, who's then composed enough to get his head up, pick Salvatore out, and he's not going to miss from there. Such a sweet finish, that one. And that is his 6th of the season now, I believe. It is indeed. Yeah, like I said, what a start, what a breakout season he's having so far. Absolutely brilliant. And yeah, the rest of the game really, it's just how many can we score the way we're playing at the moment. Having said that though, Verona have come out with a little bit more intent in the second half. I suppose really they've got nothing to lose now, so we've got to be wary of them in that sense. Here's Lazovic. Karsdorp's chasing him all the way back. Decent ball inside. Oh, that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Moving the ball really well there. They didn't spot a pass that could have been really dangerous to us there. They spotted this one though. And oh my lord, what a finish that is. Fair play. That is a great goal. You ain't stopping that one. He knows it as well. He's really happy with that. Telling everyone just to calm down, it's not over yet. Well mate, I'm sorry at this point, but I'm pretty much hoping that it is. But look at this for a finish. We are going to get the swinging one as well. We might get a good angle of this here. If there's one more swing, we do. Look at that. That is absolutely world class from Kalinic there. And it's 3-1. That's probably one of their first attacks, I want to say. But no, actually, they did have some corners, didn't they, towards the end of the last half, I believe. But yeah, they are starting this half with real intent. Thankfully, that goes out of play. Some changes for them now. I don't think we're going to make any just yet, but there will be some made in the not too distant future, I think. Here is Zaniolo now. Great ball from Salvatore. It has took Zaniolo probably a little bit wider than he would have liked. That's a great ball to Veritat. Though, can he hit one? He can, but it's blocked. And now we're gone in this one, guys. And I still feel like we're pretty comfortable. That's nicely won back there. In a decent area as well. Can we make them pay? Not quite. Not quite. So we are going to skip ahead now to the changes. There's 3 of them been made. D'Angelo's come on for Veritat. Zaniolo's come off for Pedro, and Perez has come off for Gilani. Just because, why not? We're still, oh, what a ball that is. Pretty comfortable at the minute. We've overplayed there though. We should have hit that one. 15 minutes to go pretty much though, and we're still 3-1 up. That's just a long hoofed ball forward that has caught us right out here, you know. You have to go out there, Jesus, and when you do, you need to win the ball. Carmine here, just taking his sweet time, which is fine by me, by the way. And then the cheeky little scoot pass there. He's gross now. Puts it into Ilic. That's another decent ball clipped over. Nice first touch, and oh dear. Oh dearie me. This game all of a sudden is not over yet. Oh, that is terrible. We've got our first choice defence out there today. The whole back line is first team. Diawara in front as well, first team. That just seems too easy for me. Lopez in goal, first choice. Oh man. Now we need some of that season 1 game management. Yeah, we've not got it there either. That is so sloppy from Gilani. It all looked so comfortable before half time, but we are in big trouble now. Big trouble. We're going to have to hold out for this last 10 minutes. I'm not going to cut anything else out. Thank you, Mancini. Here's Diawara now. Can we get on the break and wrap this game up once again? D'Angelo made a great run. We went to Salvatore instead, which was probably the wrong option. And we're exposed out on this left-hand side with Spinazzola up the pitch. They've gone back through the middle again. Oh, that's a nice first-time ball. Don't give a penalty away. Mancini can't win the tackle. He's done pretty well there, though, with the interception. And if that has to go out, it has to go out. It's fine. Actually, we've kept it in there though. And can we do something now? Here's Salvatore. Decent ball out to Pedro. Of course, Zaniolo not on the pitch now. Probably a little bit too much weight on that pass again, but at least he's got the vision and he's seen them. And we are going into that game management mode right now. You see that. I'll say that. We lose the damn ball again. Win that, Mancini. Well done. And that should be about that, you know. But I can't believe we've had to hang on to the points from 3-0 up. It's quite disappointing. And there you go, 4-2 again, based off of the second half. Probably a bit harsh on Verona, but that is a Salvatore hat-trick. That is 4-2. That's definitely the points. And yeah, we just take the points today. The performance in the second half has been an absolutely abysmal, but Pedro, for the second game in a row, comes off the bench, gets himself an assist. And it is nice once again to see Salvatore scoring those kind of goals. He's added that to his game. His all-round game is improving massively at a decent rate as well. 7 goals for him now this season. And yeah, he is definitely leaving Mancini behind. And that is the last kick of the game, guys. That is a nice 4-2 win for us. Yeah, again, it's more about the result today than the performance. The first half performance was pretty much faultless, if I'm being honest. The second half, though, complete opposite. You have to wonder what would have happened had Verona come out with that same kind of aggression in the first half. But I suppose we'll never know the answer to that. And now, as you can see by the different background, it is time to take our focus to the Champions League once again. Now, we could have wrapped up the group against Celtic last time. We failed to get the job done there. But we've got another opportunity to do that now at their place. We've got a little update here, and Coppola now, 81 to 94 potential. He looks so exciting. I really cannot wait to get him into the side. But yeah, we'll look at the group. Again, there's 3 games left, so there's 9 points available. Yeah, if we win today, we're pretty much through. I would, again, expect Bayern to beat Braga. So I'm expecting that they will probably stay on 3 points. So if we can beat Celtic today and go to 10, that's 7 points clear with just 6 available. So yeah, we can actually wrap up group qualification today. And that would be a huge weight off if we can do that. I'd rather get it done sooner rather than later if we are going to do it. I do want to get out of the group now. Okay. At the beginning, I didn't know if we could, not 100%, but the position we've put ourselves in now, I would see it as failure if we don't. So the press saying Kristan's form has been a real plus for us. Is he going to play today? The answer to that is yes, he will. It's going to be a full rotation, just like it has been all the way through for these Champions League group games. Last time the teams met, it was a 1-1 draw. What do we think the outcome will be today? Can we win the game? I would say that it would be foolish to make any predictions at this point, to be honest. But if we are going to win the game, we will have to give everything. We're away today. Celtic fans are pretty noisy. It'll be quite an intimidating atmosphere considering the average age of the players that will be out there. Will we make changes? Will you change anything for this game? Yes, I will. Like I just said, it is going to be a full rotation once again. So there'll be lots of changes today. Can we win? Honestly, okay, guys, I don't know. I would like to, but yeah, it's going to be tough with the squad that we're going to pick, no doubt. We'll have a look at that now. And what I will say, guys, is once the build-up to this game is done and you're watching the highlights, that's going to be the last bit of the episode. So, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. I know I really have. I can't wait to get back and do another one. But yeah, you guys won't know how much your time is appreciated. It really, really is. I just love making these, to be honest. I really, really do. it is my #1 hobby. So yeah, the fact that you guys enjoy and watch, it means so much to me. But yeah, you can see here, we're going to go for a full rotation. I'm going to leave the episode, like I say, with highlights of this game. Again, I mentioned it in the last video. If you want to see the games, the Champions League games, in the same way that you see the Serie A games, let me know. But I did mention, like I said in the last episode, that these European competitions for us at the moment, qualifying for them is the objective. Anything that we get out of them is a bonus at the moment, which is why there's not much attention and there's not live games in this competition at the moment. But here are the highlights for you guys. So that is going to do it from me. Until the next one, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Bye bye.